Hey, welcome back to the Castlevania Marathon. Today, we are going to restart Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 for Steam. The first playthrough was riddled with performance issues, frame drops, stuttering, you name it. So we're back today. We're going to start the game over. Unfortunately, there's no way to go back. I wanted to just go back to where like the frame drop started happening, like to the beginning of yesterday's stream, but there's no way to do that. And we are going to just get started here from the beginning of the game. And we're going to still play on the default difficulty as well. And because we know what to do now, I think we should get back to where we were pretty quickly. It's just like the cutscenes that we're going to have to rewatch, which is going to take a while.
My castle is under siege.
So look at this buttery smooth performance we have today thanks to OBS. We ditched Streamlabs and now we got buttery smooth. Who's happy? Press 1 in chat if you're very happy. So now we can conclude this Castlevania Marathon as intended. The last game here in the Castlevania Marathon. We played 25 games in the Castlevania franchise since September. Here we are at the last one. It's been a journey with you guys, and I appreciate every single one of you. And let's cap this series off with a strong playthrough here. Alright, so we have to redo the tutorial. Think of those bosses you get to redo. Yeah, but now I know what to do this time, and I won't have to do the thing where I know what to do now. So this should go a lot smoother. Alright, welcome to the tutorial. Look at this buttery, smooth gameplay. Check it out. It's buttery smooth. I think it's... I mean, this area was fine on the first stream, I feel like. It's just like the second stream is when shit went to hell. Don't jinx it, yeah. What if it, like, shits the bed again?
Steady, lads. We can take it. God protect us.
What a timely coincidence. I'm dying for a little drop of blood.
Get it!
Fail? I failed it. Alright, so this is the tutorial here. We did this on Monday of this week, but now we're back on Thursday doing the same thing. I didn't get the perfect timing with the parry. There's a parry system in this game. You have to like do it exact at the right time like that. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Yeah, maybe Konami will send me a custom Castlevania PC. That would be amazing. What was I supposed to do? I forgot to read. What did it say? Oh, dodge, I think. I think it wanted me to dodge there. Do it again.
Move away. He's lying.
Yeah, unblockable attack dodge. Alright, so we'll wrap up this tutorial as quick as possible. And I'm pretty sure there's a long cutscene after this tutorial. It's like 20 minutes long. Like Kojima came in here and was like directing the game. As long as we don't get those really bad staggering, like yesterday, this playthrough will go. Even if there's like some frame drops, I'm okay. But as long as it's not staggering, like yesterday, that was really bad, unplayable. Some of the boss fights, like really unplayable. Use the Void Sword, right? Okay. So, in this game also has the light and dark magic, as the light and shadow magic is the same as the first game. And when you have this equipped and you attack with the light magic, the sword here, you get your health back. In the game it depletes, but in the tutorial it doesn't deplete. Getting my ass kicked. I read there are a few points where it seems to happen to everyone. Yeah, I think the game also just isn't that optimized on PC. So performance is a little all across the board depending on your rig. Like, it's pretty hard to optimize games for PC. Just because there's so much like variation with what kind of PCs that someone could have. Different combinations of video cards and processors. And there's all sorts of things that make testing for PC really hard. Which consoles make it easier because there's only like usually one console setup. I mean, now there's like a few different models of consoles and stuff, but like back then it was just like the PS3 and the 360, and that was it. And they just had to optimize for that one console. And if they got it to run well, it worked, you know. They didn't have to worry about. They didn't have to worry about trying to customize settings or different hardware. Alright, so here's like the climbing tutorial. They kind of teach you how to climb around. In this game, they just tell you where to go instead of the first one. They just show you like, oh, this is what you can grab onto. I guess they took criticism in the first game that was maybe unclear what you could grab onto and what you couldn't grab onto. I'm sure a lot of people complained about that.
as a man.
Oh shit. Just turn on Japanese TV on an
A
accident.
miserable pile of secrets.
Miserable pile of secrets. He said it, guys. He said the thing. He said the thing. And the you can't carry any more daggers. Yeah, they got rid of the you can't carry any more daggers. The persistent message telling you throughout the entire game, you cannot carry any more daggers. You cannot carry any more daggers.
God is with me, monster.
That will be your ruin.
Hold right trigger to grip. Alright, we gotta take this guy down. It's not too bad. Like, sometimes it's a little laggy, but it's way better than yesterday. Like, sometimes it can be like a little, like, lose a frame here and there, but it's not like jittering around like it was yesterday. So, this is an improvement in my eyes in terms of performance here. Seems better, right? Definitely seems better. Just need to make sure when we get back to the parts where we were that it's still the same level of performance. How's the mix? Is the game too loud? The game looks a little hot. I'm probably going to turn down the game. Worst case, you have to return the game later on. Alright, let's fight some more guys here. Yeah, I can return the game. I wish I could. I wish I didn't have to buy this. But, like, Steam's not gonna let me. It didn't work.
Smash him against the castle.
Okay. Thank you. No! I'll always miss QTs, man. I will always miss them. Get back on the Titan. I think I did that in the first playthrough. It's weird because it hits and then it's like do the QT. I always want to do it like when it hits. Like my timing. I'm always like, oh, I should press X now when it's hitting the building.
You shall not pass.
I was thinking after you get a new computer, Yeah, I mean, I hope I can get a new computer soon. Just so expensive. Upgrading is so expensive. And I mean, I'm new to streaming, so... Alright, so you have to line this up so this guy hits these bolts here. I just have to do one more on the left side. Yeah, one day. It's like it's basically like $2,000. I did that yesterday too. I make the same mistakes. Not yesterday. I mean on Monday. Climbing up, climbing on through. All right, here you do the same thing. Like you have to like get him to shoot these things on the ground here. It's still laggy like a little bit, but like nowhere near as bad. Shoot me. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Alright, one more to do. Alright, so now we go over here and press B, close steel plate, and then press B to remove it. I can't tell that those are obstacles, so I always get hit by them. I'm always like, oh, that's not gonna go. Alright, just climb our way around here. Now where? Oh, am I supposed to go up? Oh, okay. Okay, same thing here. Shoot the things on the ground. Alright, we got the one in the middle, so we just got to get the one on the right and to the left. I wanted to finish him off to get my health back. So as well as using the light sword, you can press B, and then this can also get you some life back when you do that. No. Stop. Stop. Oh no, it's lagging again a little bit. Maybe this game is just not for me.
Die, devil.
That will never get old. It's just so disgusting. And that's what breaks it. It's so dumb. That's how this game makes me feel. What? All right. Okay, so what we did, Serious, is I'm starting to use a different program to stream the game. And I think we're going to get better results. Not perfect results, but better results with this program because it uses less memory. I think it'll still be laggy like every once in a while, but I don't think it'll be as bad as yesterday. So what we did is restart the game, unfortunately. But we should be able to get back. Like, we didn't play like too much. And now I know exactly what to do, so we should get through it quicker, I was thinking. And hopefully it's just smoother experience all around. So it's like laggy. It's still a little laggy. Yeah, this is the beginning of the game. We started over. Unfortunately, it had to be done. Yesterday's footage could not be salvaged. So we are playing the game again. And hopefully we can just get back to where we were quickly. I think it's generally playing better. I think. It's still not perfect, but I think it's better and will be better to watch on YouTube at this state. How much playtime did I have? I don't remember. I mean, we played like 3 hours on Monday, and then just what we played yesterday. So, I don't think we had that much playtime. We had like maybe a lot of the playtime was probably just me dying and messing up in certain sections and not knowing where to go to. So I think we can get back to where we were just today, maybe. Hey, Game Dungeon Productions. So basically what happened is performance yesterday was so bad, and I'm using OBS instead of OBS Streamlabs, and I think we're getting better results. So we're going to play the game with OBS and see if we get better frame rates. I think so far it's looking better. It's hard to say because we are at the beginning again, but I'm pretty sure it's running better. Still not perfect. I wish there was a frame rate cap. I think the frame rate is uncapped, which is a reason why it lags. I wish I could cap it at like 30 frames a second. I think it's uncapped, which is an issue. I'm not gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna do the DLC. I'm sorry. I don't think we're gonna do the DLC. The first DLC was not fun. The DLC in Lords of Shadows 2 Lords of Shadows 1 started out so poorly that I'm never gonna go back to that game. Yeah, so now we know what to do, so I feel like it should be a smoother experience this time. See, it's still not perfect, still getting some lag, but I think it's better. I wish it was perfect. I just think it's not in my computer's capability to be like just 100% 0 frame rates while streaming. During the test yesterday, when I tested after the stream, and it was much better. Yeah, I think it should be a much smoother playthrough now. Of like knowing what to, at least we know what to do. There's not going to be a lot of like wandering around. This game DLC is better. Yeah, but like the thing is like the game doesn't run well first of all. So I don't know if like doing like additional content is going to be in the cards. Just like in terms of what my PC is capable of and like what I want to do on stream. I just kind of want to move on to Bloodstained after we get the credits.
I was like you once. But your God showed me another path.
Messias, Emmanuel, Soter, Sabaoth, Agios, Inkiros, Athanatos, Jehovah, Adonai.
That's why the power of your God cannot destroy. Because I am his chosen one. Ubi fuerunt haec nomina et digna Dei, precipimus vobis, ad queligamus vos ut non habeatus.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of Castlevania likes as well. Yeah, I've heard of Lotus Wars before. Or Valis 3 I've never heard of. But like I'm kind of Castlevania out, and we're already planning like the next marathon too. So what we're gonna do is, if we return to any Castlevania stuff, we'll do it on like variety streams. But like after this and Bloodstained, we'll still do like I'll still be practicing my Castlevania 1 speedrun on like Fridays probably, and we'll still do some Castlevania stuff on stream. I want to do the Doom mod. Hey Calic, welcome in. We started over. I did some tests last night. We're now using OBS instead of OBS Streamlabs. So we started the game over, and hopefully for better performance. We're still getting like some lag, but I don't think it's as bad as yesterday. I'm guessing Resident Evil.
In ages long past,
It's anybody's
there was once
guess.
a warrior who was both noble and brave beyond all measure. His deeds of heroism and skill in combat were legend. His name was whispered within the hallowed halls of men for countless generations. Yet now his name is lost. Lost in the mists of time forever. It is said that destiny delights in the misfortunes of men, and so it proved true for Gabriel Belmont. For even after defeating the Lords of Shadow and ending their reign of terror, his soul was consumed by the very darkness that he sought to destroy. As that ancient prophecy foretold, whomsoever defeats the Lords of Shadow will sit upon their throne to rule as the Prince of Darkness. But before fate had played its hand, and unknown to Gabriel, his beloved wife Marie conceived a son by him. The Brotherhood of Light warned her of that ancient prophecy and the terrible fate which lay before her husband. So, with heavy heart, she concealed her pregnancy. For it is written that only the blood of that lineage has the power to defeat the Prince of Darkness. Thus,
We have a long stream ahead of us.
born, the child Trevor was hidden from his father and raised a holy warrior of the Brotherhood in secret, so that one day he would be ready to stand against his own blood, as foretold.
I wanted to turn on the subtitles.
That day would come, some 25 years later, for what had once been Gabriel Belmont was now a powerful vampire known as Dracula, the Dragon. The Brotherhood of Light fought against the onslaught of his dark armies, which laid waste to towns and villages across the land, but to little avail. Trevor was now fully grown to manhood, and the truth of his origin and destiny of the Belmont clan was finally revealed to him. So he set out to confront his father and end his family's shame forever. But Trevor failed and was mortally wounded in the confrontation with his father. He was no match for Dracula's terrible power. Yet, as he lay dying, Trevor finally revealed his true identity. Dracula was driven mad with grief and rage over the revelation. He desperately sought to save his dying son by giving him his own life.
Yeah, we're not getting 100%. Nothing about this marathon was going for 100% completion. I'm also not a completionist generally. I usually get bored of games before I usually get bored of games before I want to get 100%. In most games, at least. I like get burnt out, and I'm like, okay, next game.
He vowed to hunt God's children for all eternity.
Unless the content is really appealing, like Zelda games, I'll like 100% Zelda games.
Dracula's blood had power, and that power now coursed through the veins of his dead son, slowly reviving him over many years, until one night, he emerged once more into the world, not as a man, but as a creature like his father. What had once been Trevor Belmont was now gone forever.
No, I don't count
a vampire like his father.
Breath of the Wild getting all the Korok seeds 100%.
He would take the name
I don't
Alucard.
count that as 100%.
He would be a force
That's
for good,
stupid percent.
opposing his father's capacity for evil. In that very moment, Alucard
That's
swore
I'm a
to
dumbass
destroy
percent.
Dracula. But fate had something else in mind. Meanwhile, Trevor's own son grew into a fearsome warrior with a reputation that far exceeded even that of his illustrious father. Simon Belmont knew little of his own lineage, nor his importance in the events to come. All he knew was that his mother had died at the hands of Dracula's minions when he was but an infant, and his father had been killed in single combat with Dracula. Found and raised by the people of White Mountains, Simon had but one purpose in life: to destroy Dracula.
Yeah, when I'm talking about Zelda games 100%, I'm talking about like the older Zelda games like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask.
Simon set off for
Or
Dracula's castle,
like getting all
and a
masks
date
in
with
Majora's Mask,
Destiny.
all heart pieces, Wind Waker.
Once in the castle,
Twilight Princess.
Simon met Alucard.
Those
and knowing
games
little
I've
of the
100%
true
before.
identity of his companion,
Fuck
forces
Skyward
with him.
Sword. I didn't
Love
100%
bound them
Skyward Sword.
together, and
I'm not a
fate
big
took
fan of
hand
Skyward
once
Sword.
again, as finally
I
they
replayed
met
it this
their
year,
dreaded foe in
and the back
mortal
half of the
combat.
game really I'm not a fan of.
Simon defeated Dracula with his whip, and yet Alucard sensed that all was not as it
Right,
should
there's
be.
more Korok seeds, right? It's not worth getting. Like, if you got all of them, you just wasted your time. Good for you, you know? You got all the Korok seeds, good for you. You wasted your time. You get bragging rights. Oh, I wasted a lot of my time doing this thing that was completely unnecessary. Yay me! I kind of like OBS more than Streamlabs. I might use this for the future as well. I found Skyward Sword really difficult, the Wii version at least, because of the controls. It's just not that fun. The Switch version is an improvement, I think. The Switch version is an improvement, but it's not great. I think maybe the controls were better off on the Wii, though. I played a lot of Skyward Sword with the controller, with the analog stick as the sword. Patrick Stewart. He's back. Patrick Stewart. I wonder how much they had to pay Patrick Stewart. What do you guys think? What was Patrick Stewart paid for doing these games?
For the Prince of Darkness.
Don't you think?
Zobek, where have you been all this time?
And what of you? Why have you been hiding all this time? Gabriel.
Don't you dare call me that. Isint Dracul.
Dracul. He loves Castlevania games so much, but he was like, I'll do this for free. Too much is the answer.
What do you want?
Yeah, I could take a quick nap because I watched it like on Monday.
Satan's acolytes are readying for his imminent return.
You know, I'm not still 100% since my booster shot.
And I will become his favorite.
I could take a little nap. I can get at my pillow here. We can get all snuggly. Who wants to cuddle, chat? Who wants to cuddle? This is a big fucking pillow. Why I can't be that pillow? Aw, Sirius, come here. Come give Uncle Jeff a hug. Alright, I think I actually have to control. Things are getting weird. I think I actually have to control now. Yeah, now I have to do this walking simulator part. I want to go to pizza restaurant.
Help me, and I can free you of your immortality.
Oh god. I was actually editing the Lords of Shadow playthrough today. And for the next episode on YouTube. Should go up later tonight. And I was editing the music box part with Baba. Reliving. Oh, I forgot. I should turn on the the subtitles. All right, chat. We need donations.
Sir, of mercy.
Here, join some gear.
Do you want some gear? Who says that? Who says that to a stranger on the street? Do you want some gear? Dude needs to eat. He needs some blood. Yeah, this is just a fail state, right? You're supposed to just fail here. Kill me. Kill me. Quickly. Did we ever figure out who this guy was? I feel like we never figured out who this guy was. Who is this guy? Jeff, did you see the new updates that Metroid Dread is getting? What do you think about it? I watched the Nintendo Direct this morning. And I thought it was a really good direct. I know some people are disappointed, but I think people's expectations are like so ridiculous that if it doesn't have Silk Song, Breath of the Wild 2, Mario Odyssey 2, Mario Kart 9, they're going to be disappointed. If there's no Mother 3, you're going to be disappointed. But I thought it was a pretty good direct, and Metroid Dread, it's cool that it's getting new content, like the new difficulty mode, the rookie mode, the one-hit shot mode. I'm not going to probably play it, but it's fine. I think it's cool that it exists. I'm excited to see people do that. Speedrunners try to do that one-hit mode. Do speedrun attempts of that one-hit mode. Press B. I think the one-hit mode is just gonna be frustrating and infuriating. I don't think it's for me. I don't think I'd enjoy it. But I think for certain people out there, it's gonna be, people are gonna like that. But yeah, I don't see that I want to play Dread. I'd play Dread again, definitely, because I like the game. But I probably wouldn't do the one-hit mode. It just sounds like frustrating. Twitter seemed happy about it. I think the rookie mode is really what's good, because a lot of people found the game too hard. So I think rookie mode is really good for people that thought Metroid Dread was a little too difficult. And I'm all for accessibility options in games, making them more accessible to people. So
To see you recovered.
because Metroid Dread was a hard game, and people deserve to play it and experience it despite the difficulty. So I'm all for like basically easy mode. I think it's a good idea.
Relax. Our guest is just a little confused. I know what he wants. You see before you the legendary vampire killer. Your old weapon, if you recall. The only weapon capable of ending your immortal life. You thought it destroyed. But you see, you can have the eternal rest you crave after all.
It needed an easy mode for people new to the game. I think even if the rookie mode also included some sort of hint feature to guide the player, I think that would be good as well. Because the game is confusing. You can get lost. So I think a rookie mode that like even has some sort of guidance or hint mode.
And I am sure you will.
Yeah, I thought the direct was fine. I thought it was good. If you're a Japanese RPG fan, you're eating, man. Yeah, RPG fans are eating. We got so many games coming out. It's like, how do you have time to play all of them? And there was stuff there that wasn't even there today that's supposed to come out this year, like Dragon Quest III remake and Mario Rabbids, like the new Mario Rabbids game, like that stuff. It's like so much shit coming out.
Even my bodyguard is more than a match for you. The Acolytes know you are weak and are preparing.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8, them adding 48 new tracks is crazy.
They fear the mighty Zobek.
I'm gonna have to rebuy Mario Kart 8
In full possession of your powers can
to play those.
Follow me, please. We must find and destroy the Acolytes.
I have a funny story about Mario Kart 8 that I can tell you guys after this cutscene.
It won't be easy. They govern the world of men from the shadows. Not even I know with any degree of certainty who or where they are. They won't come out into the light unless we can force their hand. The Acolytes must never know who hunts them down. The element of surprise will give us the advantage. Until you are at full strength again.
And you don't know who they are or where they are.
Do you know that this city is built upon the foundations of your castle? The Acolytes are focusing their attentions here for very good reason. Satan has specifically chosen this place for his return. He means to enslave you first, to humiliate you for what you did to him.
Let's get on with it.
I repeat what I said last time. I wish I could get as ripped as Dracula just by drinking blood. If only it was that easy. Yeah, I'll explain how I lost my Mario Kart.
The Acolytes must plunge the world.
I'll tell the story in a second.
Their activities leave spectral traces, which are difficult but not impossible to follow. This is the headquarters of a powerful pharmaceutical corporation.
This is the headquarters of a powerful pharmaceutical corporation.
The complex was sealed 2 months ago and is protected by magic.
So Castlevania, yeah. Pharmaceutical corporations. That's exactly what I expect in my Castlevania game.
So,
healthcare.
I will send you to the corporation via a portal. But we must be quick so as not to arouse suspicion. The longer the portal remains open, the more likely we will be discovered. Look for any sign of the Acolyte, but be careful.
What are you waiting for?
Assaulting pharmaceutical corporation prevents certain viruses spread to the outside world. Resident Evil. Resident Evil. Castlevania. I love how you're doing the marathon, but all I heard was you making fun of the games. Well, you came in at the time where we're playing the Lords of Shadow games. I've had a very fun, and I love the Castlevania franchise. I love Castlevania, but I am not a fan of the Lord of Shadows games. I guess I think that's the way you came into the marathon. At a time where tensions are high, emotions are high. Many games came before that I loved, that I wasn't making fun of. But hey, you can't take everything shouldn't take everything so seriously. It's okay to make fun of things that you like and do. Alright, performance, okay. Seems okay. Not perfect. Still like some frame drops, but would there a way to max the frame rate out? The game doesn't have frame rate settings, but I wish I could like set a frame rate cap. I wish I could just like, it's just not consistent. It's just the problem. Yeah, I praised a lot of the games. I loved Curse of Darkness. I thought Curse of Darkness is so underrated, and I like Classicvania more than the Metroidvania ones. But I had really fun with Symphony of the Night and Area of Sorrow, and Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, Rondo of Blood. I can go on and on. I had so much fun, and I praise those games a lot. But yeah, I will point out flaws. If I see a flaw, I will state it. Yeah, it's just Lord of the Shadows does have some glaring issues. All right, this part again. Yeah, even Castlevania 4, which I like, I point out the flaws in that game.
Sense the presence of a Golgoth guard. You are no match for this enemy. Hide.
I can hide there.
Yes. At the very beginning of the game, before you fight anything, you should turn into a rat. Rat fam. Yeah, now I know what to do. I think.
The guard hasn't seen you. Get close.
If I remember correctly.
If you remember how to use it.
It's still a little laggy. But whatever, I'm just gonna let it, just try to ignore it and try to enjoy the game.
My blood is destroying this being. I don't have much time.
Yeah, it's not like too bad where it's like I can't do anything. It's just like a little it's like frame drops every once in a while. 60 frames per second, 60 FPS, 4K resolution. I have the best computer. And knowing is half the battle.
Releasing decontaminating steam. Please wait.
If no one gets that reference, I'm too old for here. I'm not sure. Maybe I get it, maybe I don't. All right, we have to do our first. Oh, G.I. Joe. I was never a fan of G.I. Joe as a kid. I never watched G.I. Joe. How does that not surprise me? I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of lame. Sorry, man. What is your favorite game ever? My favorite game of all time? That's so hard. My favorite game of all time? I have so many. Oh my god, I don't know. What? We messed up. My favorite game of all time. Probably...
Something is going on at Biochemical.
Probably like the game that really opened my eyes to video games. Probably Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. As a kid, like there was the first games that I really loved, but like I also like Mario 64 a lot. I grew up with an N64. I like Streets of Rage 2. I'd consider Streets of Rage 2 one of my favorite games of all time. Castlevania 4, I would probably say is one of my favorite games of all time. What else? What else? What else do I like? I like Metroid Prime a lot as a kid. When it comes to RPGs, I like Skies of Arcadia. That's probably my favorite JRPG. I like Xenoblade is like one of my favorite JRPGs.
Who are you?
Follow me if you wish to recover your sword.
I like Link to the Past. What other? I mean, I have so many favorite games. It's so hard just to pick one. I like Breath of the Wild a lot. I like Mario Galaxy a lot.
What kind of miracle is this?
Mostly Nintendo. I guess like Nintendo has always been my favorite developer. From a gameplay perspective, I found their games to be my favorite. All right, time to eat. Get our health back. Let's climb. What's your favorite game? What's chat's favorite game? Ever. That's so hard. That's such a hard question. I like Resident Evil. I also like Resident Evil 4. Ultima. Oh, hey, video games bar space station. Ultima 6. That's a badass old school choice right there. But I dig it. Ninja Gaiden 2 on the 360, that's a cool choice too. Too many that I like. Yeah. It's hard. It's definitely hard. It's definitely hard to be like, this is my favorite game of all time. There's just like so many good games out there. I wonder what is the game I played the most. Probably Vanilla WoW. I played a lot of Vanilla WoW in high school. Uncharted. I like Uncharted, but the Sony murder. I mean, the Sony murder simulator. I wish Uncharted felt more like an adventure and less like a movie. I mean, I'm 29. Uncharted feels like it's really cool because it's like really cinematic and like the characters are likable and the writing is like decent. But I wanted it to feel like an adventure to you. Yeah, it just feels, it's like, I just wanted, I guess, more exploration and less like big set pieces that are like scripted. But I like Uncharted though. I never played 4. I played 1, 2, and 3. Metroid. What's your favorite Metroid? Super Metroid? Dread's up there for me now as I think one of my favorite Metroid games. I think I like Metroid Prime. I think Metroid Prime might be my favorite. It's amazing how Retro nailed the... Actually, there's a secret down here. How Retro nailed like the Metroidvania design in a 3D first-person 3D space. It is incredible. Oh, the original? I've never even played... No, I've played the original Metroid, but I've never beaten it. Super Mario World and Zelda Link to the Past. Yeah. Splatterhouse, Ghouls and Ghosts, Strider, Rondo of Blood, Metroid Zero Mission. Those are good choices. Good choices there. I think Resident Evil 4 like was a huge deal to me as a kid as well. Resident Evil 4 was a game that I really liked and that I played a lot. I think I played it. It's like one of the few games that I played like probably more than 5 times. Dread in second place. Super Metroid's your favorite.
You'll pay for what you did to me and my
So
mother.
excited what Prime 4 is like. I hope they pull through. Hope Prime 4 is as good as I want it to be. Panzer Paladin, as far as modern retro, I never played that one. I think there's like a secret over there. Whatever. I think you would like it. I'll check that one out. So many great games. Shining Force is great too. Donkey Kong Country 2 is another really good game. A Tropical Freeze was amazing. It's a really good platformer. Well, maybe one day we'll do a Metroid. We'll do a Metroid marathon. And I'll do all the Metroid games. Oh, this way, right?
Don't leave us, my prince. Don't leave us. You will never escape.
Have you played Donkey Kong 94? No, I've never played Donkey Kong 94. Is that a Game Boy game? Is that a Game Boy game? Panzer Paladin, man. Think of Blaster Master meets Castlevania meets Metal Storm. Donkey Kong 94 is that Game Boy game, right? Am I thinking about the right thing? Alright, we gotta fight this guy now. I don't know, man. I thought, like, I did a test last night with this new setup, thinking it'd be better. And it still gets laggy every once in a while. I could turn off the recording and see if that makes it better too. Like maybe don't record and just use the VOD. But I do all these voice tracks, like different audio tracks, so I can edit the VODs better. Like adjust levels and stuff. Because I did test, but I tested before I started recording audio, like different audio tracks. Maybe it's the recording the different audio tracks which is causing the CPU spikes. Is the audio mix okay right now? If you guys say the audio mix is okay, I will just not record this one locally and just edit the VOD. If the mix is okay right now and there's no problems. If you guys say that right now, we can try turning off the recording and see if it fixes some of the lag. Sounds good to you. Anyone else? I trust you, Phantom. I just want a consensus in chat. You should try it. Donkey Kong 64 is Game Boy. Yeah, I never played that one. We'll do Donkey Kong one day here as well. Cool puzzle platformer. Is that what the Mario and Donkey Kong like the Donkey Kong and Mario games is kind of modeled after? Like there was those DS games, the Mario and Donkey Kong games. If you join later tonight, oh, you're streaming later tonight? Yeah, I'll come stop by your. I'll try to stop by your channel tonight. Like I'm so worried that if I don't record though, that the audio is gonna be fucked up in the YouTube video. So, if the audio right now is balanced, is the game audio too loud? Someone please tell me. Please tell me. Should I turn down the game audio? Is it perfect balance? It's going on YouTube, so if I stop the recording, sounds good. Everything is perfect balance. Okay, we're gonna try stopping the recording and see if this will lighten up on my CPU a little bit. This game has just been the most demanding game I've ever played on stream. Maybe this will fix some of our problems. I think it's already, I don't know. I don't know, man. I tried everything. This is better than yesterday, at least. I tried everything. Alright, I think there's gonna be a QTE here. I gotta pay attention.
You belong to us.
Okay. You just earn enough experience points to buy your first skill. So if anyone's just joining us here, basically what I did is I started the game over because I started using OBS instead of Streamlabs, and I found that the performance was better using OBS. So I downloaded OBS last night and got it all set up for today's stream. And now we're using OBS instead. And I think it's performing like at least a little bit better. I did a test last night before I deleted my save file in the area where we experienced a lot of lag, and it was performing better. Like not perfect, but it was like really bad yesterday. And so we started over because I didn't want to edit that playthrough of the game looking like that. So we should be able to get back to where we were pretty quickly because I know what to do. Oh, we need to find Void Magic first. Alright, first we get magic here. And then we come back over here. We freeze this waterfall. And now we're going to climb up. It's still like a little laggy, but not, yeah, it's not as bad. It's definitely not as bad. The audio is great. Well, thank you. I'm glad it's sounding good. The mix is okay. Because I'm using a new program today, so it was kind of like I didn't know what I was doing, setting stuff up. Dude, we're still getting lag, man. It's a fucking... I'm never gonna play a game this modern again until I get a new computer. Fuck AAA gaming. Retro forever. And I'll just stream from my Switch. If I'm playing anything new, I have a capture card, I'll use my Switch. I think that might be the game's fault. I don't know if it's the game's fault because I was playing the game without streaming and stuff, and it wasn't. Damn it! It wasn't this bad. It wasn't doing it. Alright, there's where we go. This way. Alright, thanks Game Dungeon Production. Take care, friend. Yeah, I'll try to stop by later. I'll try to stop by. Alright, now... There's a secret down here as well. I think we can go this way.
Stop. My lord. My friend.
We will kill anyone who tries to take you away from me.
No. This boy is under my protection.
You're not our lord anymore!
Okay, we got to fight now. So here we just fight these guys. We gotta protect the boy. That's Trevor. It's like this. So basically, what it was explained to me yesterday is that all these sections in the castle here is basically like Dracula's like fever dreaming, like reliving like maybe memories or like fucked up memories, sort of. And it's like kind of psychological, like what's happening inside of his fucked up mind. Yeah, like the story is like really segmented. I find it like it just kind of skips from like place to place, but I think that's like intentional, kind of like showing like how Dracula's mental state is not very he's not like really put together. He's kind of like fucked up. Oh, I fucked up the QTE. God damn. Me with the QTEs, man. Missing the QTEs. It's my signature. I look away for a second, look at chat. Oh, there's a QTE. Whoops, I miss it. That happens more times than I'd like to admit. Father! Father!
Son, I had no choice.
Yes. You did.
The real story is that Dracula had a mental illness all this time, and that the 3 games were all
Use it.
in his mind. Yes, the whole Lords of Shadow was just a dream. All 3 games.
It's real. Or just a dream.
All right, so we're done there. We got the Wolf Medallion. That like can like transfer us back and forth between like the other area and this area. It was all the dream. I can't wait to play Bloodstained. How would you guys rank the difficulty in Bloodstained? Is it what Castlevania game is it close to? Like the first Bloodstained? If you were to compare its if you were to compare it to any Castlevania game that you played, what game is Bloodstained close to? Oh, you've only played Ritual of the Night? I'm curious about like what game. Hey, G Master MCD, welcome in. Good to see you.